Okay, so Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Having a shot of courage this morning. Lots and lots and lots of karmic energy. Lots and lots of people that know it's their last farewell. So they are doing everything and anything they can. As you heard, there's a confirmation from Gary. There were a few plane crashes, and I'm supposed to mention that. There was also a problem with the Trump airplane. So airplanes are very significant. I was told to put my star necklace and my star pin on. Yesterday we read from page 417 in the big book from the third edition called Stars Don't Fall. And we had a lot of karmic activity with that. Okay, so we need to just surrender and flow with the energy. Just surrender and flow with the energy. Hello, Irene. And I got your email, and she was saying something about never assume you know somebody else's assignment. And that is really the truth. That's why I say I do not read the future, I read the energy. And these videos are to help you when you're going through your daily life. Just like back in the old days when we used to buy our horoscope and we used to read it. I don't believe in that anymore, but that's just me. So I read energy. So the energy right now is very karmic-y. We have to surrender and flow. That's what we have to do, okay? Because they're energy harvesting. They're trying, okay? They're trying to energy harvest. So all you have to do is keep talking to your higher self, St. Michael. You're totally protected, but you're going to be feeling it. You might feel nauseated. You might feel like somebody's watching you. You might feel like you're really positive, but then all of a sudden you don't feel really positive, and you're like, well, where did that come from? You know, I didn't stub my toe, but it feels like I did. So these are the energies right now that I'm getting. And it started last night because there's a lot of karmics that are watching us that don't want us to succeed. Now, again, it's nothing to be alarmed about because we've already won, but I read energy. So, surrender and flow and energy harvesting, okay? I read the energy. And then after you see the video, you can say, okay, I'm going to study Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. I'm going to have courage. I'm going to drink my courage, which is only coffee. Okay, so that's that. Then we're going to go to St. Michael. And St. Michael says, keep in the self-respect mode, okay? Because if you put you first, then there's no way that they can get in. You're like in a bubble. Like you see all the smoke from the incense? Okay, you're like in a bubble and they can't get you. But you still can see them and you still can feel them. Okay? But they can't penetrate. They can't get in, but you still can feel and see. Okay? Kind of like also like this, okay? You can see me, but you can't touch me, okay? I can read your comments, but I can't touch you. So St. Michael's saying believe and trust. So that goes along with the surrender and flow. Another confirmation from Gary. So believe and trust. Have self-respect, believe and trust, and that goes with surrender and flow. Okay? Now I'm getting 2 new decks. I'm getting a deck called the Biblical Tarot, and I'm getting Tasha from Divine Guidance. I'm getting her deck. And when I get them, I am going to open them in front of you. I'm going to bless them in front of you, and I'm going to pull a reading from just that deck when I get that deck sent to me, and then the same with the other deck. And then we're going to add the 2 decks. I bought myself perfume, makeup, and cards because those are my favorite things. And I bought them for my present for having 500 subscribers and for over almost 800 videos and etc. etc. I just treated myself. So we'll have 2 new decks coming. And we're just, the Lightseer deck, I went 1 card at a time, and then I brought them out. These I'm going to open up brand new right in front of you, and we're just going to do a reading from them, and then we'll incorporate them like I'm doing with these. So we had the Strength card come up, okay? So this is the Mage Tarot deck, the one I've had for 40 years. And this is saying strength, so it's just going right back into the courage. You're supposed to study Deuteronomy 31, the whole chapter, but especially chapter verse 6, okay? Because what it's saying is we have to be strong and courageous, okay? Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. Who's them? The karmics, okay? For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you or forsake you. That's the bubble. That's the bubble I said that they cannot penetrate. Look how these cards just back everything up. When I'm reading the energy, I'm reading it, and then the star just fell off, okay? So it's like a snowflake. And that's what he's saying. He's saying that's how it's going to be. They're just going to fall off. If they touch you, they can't get to you. But if they do touch you, like let's say they touch your energy harvesting, and all of a sudden you feel really negative, it will fall off like that, okay? If you can understand the video and if you can stay alert, okay? That's why you're watching the video. Hi, Karen from Living Light. That's why you're watching the video. You're watching the video because you want to know what the energy is. So the energy is everything I just said up until now. The remedy is the courage and the strength, right? Then we have equal give and take, the 6 of Pentacles, okay? So we're still waiting for somebody to help us do our rest of our mission. We're still waiting for, my neighbor asked me if I was moving because I keep mentioning how I'm liquidating. And for the first 3 hours this morning, I was playing house. I was playing house, you know, cleaning, you know, I play house. That's what I call it. And then outside, I was playing outside, watering the plants. And she was walking her dog. And we were talking about getting rid of our old stuff. Her partner died too, and he had 2 rooms full of John Wayne collectibles. So she has to liquidate that. And we were talking, and she's like, well, you're moving, huh? And I said, yeah. And she goes, where are you moving? And she always asks that. And I told her, I don't know yet, but I'm acting as is, and I'm getting everything ready so that when I do move, I just go. Take what's left, take it to the thrift store, and go, you know. But I'm waiting for equal give and take. Nobody's helping me. For the last 3 years, it's only been up here. No physical people. People are dropping like flies from my life. I'm down to me, pets, and the universe, okay? and my soul family that's on here. Okay, so I'm not alone by any means, but physically, I'm waiting for my equal give and take. Okay, and the smoking gun. Okay, this one here is the Seven of Pentacles. So you go from a Six of Pentacles to a Seven of Pentacles. This is equal give and take, and this is the smoking gun, meaning all your hard work's paying off. A smoking gun means you got it. You got the target. Okay? So, then we're going to go to our last deck. And we only pull a few from each in this reading. All readings are different. I go by the energy. That's why I said I was told when I got my new deck to open it up in front of you and do a reading from it. Where when Lee sent me this deck, I went through it one at a time by myself before I brought it out. So it's just different. Everything's different. You shouldn't have a set anything because that means you're running the show. You should have completely go by the spirit. It's called living in the now, and people have a really hard time with living in the now. I wanted to show you this because it's jumping out at me. Isn't that pretty? And that reminds me of the snowflake here. Yep. So again, the snowflakes are going to just fall right off. This one wanted to come off again. Okay. So what I mean by that is just like if you were outside in the snow, how the snowflakes come down and then they melt and fall off. You don't walk around with snowflakes on you all day. You'd look like you had chicken pox. Okay. Because they hit you and you're so hot, they melt. How you like that one? They hit you and you're so hot, they melt. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands together. So two major, nope, I said Ace of Wands and it's Ace of Swords. So that means something. That means that it's three aces. And the wands just didn't come out because I saw it. I saw the Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Swords. And this is the Ace of Cups. So we got three aces. Now, if you know what the Ace of Cups is, it's all about love. Ace of Swords is all about truth. And Ace of Wands is all about you and your creativity. So it's going right back to you're waiting for your equal give and take. Your hard work's paying off. Manifest as if, live as if your manifestations are going to be coming down the street. Like Steve's Love Tarot always says, if you put in an order for food to the waitress, and Tasha mentioned this the other day too. She said, if you go to the drive-thru and order a burger, you don't sit there and wonder if you're going to get it. And you don't go back and watch them make it. And you just wait. And then you get your burger, right? Well, same thing. If you're putting your order in for the waitress, then you just wait until the cook makes it and brings it to you. Well, that's how we're supposed to be living right now. We're supposed to be living as if we already own the horse farm, or we're already in the castle, or we're already at the ocean, or wherever you're wishing that you want to move to. Now, some of you don't want to move to anywhere. That's fine. This ain't about literal. This is about also spiritual, okay? So let's say that this moving stuff just ain't for you. I keep talking about moving and you ain't moving nowhere. You love it where you're at. Okay, but there's another step. Maybe you're going to open up a shelter in your community. You're not just going to sit in your room all day. So you have to have manifestations for the future, okay? Whatever they are. I've told you who's attacking you. I've told you how to get through it. And I've told you how to live your simple everyday life thinking as if. So I'm thinking as if I'm getting my equal give and take partner. I'm getting my next mission assignment. And then I'm getting the abundance to move somewhere. Okay? Ace of Cups, all about love. Ace of Swords, all about truth. Because the truth is coming out everywhere. And these people are not going to get away with what they're getting away with. Do you think I have went through all that I've went through and sacrificed all that I've sacrificed to not get my prize? No. Just like Jesus. Do you think Jesus went through all he went through just to say, God, why have you forsaken me? And then return to dust? No. You think Mary went through all she went through just to have everybody ridicule her and say, oh, you say you're a virgin and that you got pregnant by the Holy Ghost and, oh, you are so full of it. Do you think she went through all that just to be ridiculed and shamed? See, no. Joan of Arc. I could go on and on and on, couldn't I? Well, you are those souls. We are them people. We are the people that are called heroes today. We are the people that people say, well, look what St. Thomas did. Look what Judas did. Okay, some of you are of a spirit that might have been bad in your past life. Oh, well, it takes what it takes to get to this point. And we're at this point now. We're all clean. We're ready to go. So once again, we got the two aces, total yeses. Now, what's the yeses about? The Nine of Cups, your wishes and your desires. Look at how happy she is. She's so happy now. Peter Gabriel, Games Without Frontiers. I've mentioned that before. That song comes up all the time. Listen to it. Google the words. It's just, we're so happy now. Hi, Stefan. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Bianca. Okay, so we'll just do a little bit more here. It's 1717. Couple more from St. Michael. He just says to have confidence and shield yourself. Okay, so once again, and then prayer will help. Okay, so once again, we're just going to end it here with just a quick recap. We're doing everything perfectly. We're just on that preface of getting our give and take, our equal give and take, our next assignment, and it's major. Okay, it's a major one. So whether your partner is with you now, whether you're not moving or you are moving, none of that matters. Think beyond the box a little, okay? If you're listening to my videos, you need to think beyond the box. Only thing that can stop you from having this high vibe and this moving forward is you yourself. That's it. Nobody can get through the bubble, okay? Nobody can get through the bubble. Only you can fuck yourself, okay? Put it bluntly, all right? So remember that they're like snowflakes. You are the star, okay? Stars don't fall, okay? You are the star. So we've got the snowflakes, the stars, we've got the Deuteronomy 31, we had the strength card, the courage card, self-respect, have confidence, shield yourself, and pray. Everything was all settled. Now, can you believe that the last card is a favorable outcome? St. Michael's great, ain't he? He just rocks my world. And I love him, and I love you guys, and thanks for watching.